Today I'll be showing you an extremely easy option strategy that you can set up on a stock that you are bullish on. So for this example, I'll be showing you on skills. So let's say that we've been watching skills for the past week to a month, and we've seen that skills is dropping. And let's look at 3 months actually. So we see right here, it started out, probably its peak of the past 3 months. Yeah, so its peak of the past 3 months, 2309. We see it starts to drop. And we think that that's, uncalled for, and we know it's going to rise again. So this might be right here at the $18.79 point is where we might want to do this option, because we know it's going to rise, because we think it's uncalled for that skills dropped that low. And so this is where we would do this option that I'm just about to show you. And then so that right there, the 22.16 point, would be where we make our profit. Here it's showing you right again, just the same as right here, this drop is another drop. This drop was way bigger. Let's say something to do with earnings came out and skills isn't doing so good as a company because of all the shutdowns or whatever. So let's say skills is dropping again, and we believe it's going to start to rise back up again. Same with the 1 month chart. So as we can see, it kind of flattened out down here, and it's rising up a little bit, but we're not sure. So we'll look at the past week. Through the past week, we can see that it's rising again. So we see it starts to rise up again. And so this might be where we want to take opportunity and put this trade into place. We're going to come over here to trade skills options. So this one's actually very easy to set up. So all we're going to do is buy 2 calls, and we're going to buy a put. So for this example, I'll first show you the $11 strike price, which is just a couple cents above the share price currently. So click buy call and then click it right there. Click it once, and then I'll show you how to edit it to where you can buy 2 actually. And then you're going to go, and then you're going to switch this to buy a put. Buy at the same spot that you bought your calls at. And so you should see something like this. We're going to come back here. This is a long straddle. We don't want this. We want what's called a strap. We're going to click this drop down arrow. We're going to click on custom. We're going to go to the calls that we bought. Make sure it says calls, not the puts. And you're going to switch this to 2. So now it should look something like this. It looks a little different. It's called a strap. So now you can profit on both sides. If skills kept dropping somehow, then we're making money that way. And if it starts to rise like we think it will because of earnings or whatever just happened, whatever just came out, we think skills will start to rise. So this is exactly what we want. We want it to start rising. This is definitely a bullish strategy. As you can see, if you see the grade of the triangle on this side, it's way lower than the grade on this side. There's called a strip, which is the bearish strategy, which is basically this flipped. So you want the stock to drop because you'll have that higher grade triangle, and on the right side will be this lower grade triangle, but that's not important right now. We're doing a strap. So this is exactly what we want. All that has to happen is for skills to start to rise like we think it will, and you can just see, if you watch right here, you can see the profits that we'll start to make as it rises, and it multiplies by a lot. Our max profit is technically unlimited, but it just depends on how much skills can rise within the time that we chose. For this one I chose August 27th, but let's go here. That's only 2 days from now. I'm recording this on August 25th, so we'll click August 3rd, give it some more time to move. We'll go set this up again so I can show you what it looks like then. So just the same as last time, buy a call, actually buy 2, but we have to edit it afterwards, and then switch this to buy put, the exact same spot. So this will be a little more expensive because it's a little bit more out. Make sure switch the one that says call to 2. So this will be a little more expensive because it's a little bit farther out, so it gives it more time to move in the direction we want. But now you can see the profits are just much more. And all it has to do is pass 1179 by September 3rd to start moving, and that's probably about 10 days from now. Yeah, it's about 10 days from now. So it's definitely likely, as if I were to just hear some good news. I mean, that's less than $1 from right now. So as long as it moves maybe, let's say $2. So it's 10.91, so let's go to 12.91. Try to get as close as I can. So yeah, 12.90. If it moves $2, and that's 221 bucks in just about 10 days, that's pretty easy. But like I said, all that has to happen is for it to not move. So if we come over here, let's go to option strat, and I'll show you this a little bit better. So like I said, it's a strap. The strip is the bearish one, but we're going to click on strap today. Enter the ticker symbol that you chose for your stock. Like I said, this is just an example. I would not copy this one exactly because I haven't heard any news on skills. I don't think that skills will go up that fast. and choose the expiration date. I did August 27th first, but I'll show you on September 3rd. So we're going to choose September 3rd. Make sure your expiration date is correct. And then all we have to do is just copy this chart right here over into option strat. So we bought 2 calls at $11. You can see the black little 2 right there, calls at $11. Yeah, I think it's already set up for us. Yeah, we bought a put at 11, just the same as here. So you can see there's just red in the middle. So all that has to happen is for it to move either up or down. And you can see day by day results. There's 26th, 27th, and there's the weekend, and then there's the 3rd on Friday, and then there's the expiration date, which is just Friday again. But yeah, it just can't move flat, which is, you want to do a volatile stock, or at least a stock that you've heard good news on. And you see the profits here. You can see how invite volatility will affect this. Your max loss is still going to be right there at that 139 if skills were to just not move at all or go up and then back down and return to 1080. Let me just reset that though. Yeah, so this will cost about $159. You can also see it right there in your max loss, which says 158. It's just a little off, but so it'll cost $1.59, but options control 100 shares, so that times 100, that's $159. So that's not very expensive if you look at the profits that can happen. It's 10 days. Let's say it moves, $2.50. We're sitting around 1240, 1270, around the 1330 point, somewhere in there. That's $301 profit. And that's pretty good considering it's a pretty guaranteed strategy considering the news that would come out for you to put this into place. So I would only use this when you're fairly certain on the movement of the stock, but this is options trading, so I would research all the risks behind this, such as assignment. Well, this one we aren't selling anything, so that's not really as much of an issue, but definitely important to learn how to close an option before you put it in place. There's tons of YouTube videos out there that you can check out on just simply how to close an option. I would definitely learn how to close an option before you start one, because that could raise some stress and problems. But there's some other option strategies on my channel if you'd like to check those out. And as always, comment any questions down below. I'd be sure to answer them all. And yeah, thank you for watching.